kijkers van DDG, ik sta hier bij de stand van WatchDogs. Het is natuurlijk een game waar iedereen heel erg op heeft zitten wachten. Iedereen wil het graag zien, iedereen wil het graag spelen. En ik ben hier samen met iemand van Ubisoft die over WatchDogs met mij gaat praten. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you doing? Nice to meet you.
Pretty good. Who am I talking to today?
Kevin Short, I'm the lead story designer on WatchDogs.
So you know a lot about this game, huh?
I know a fair bit about it, yeah.
Cool, so like what was the main concept? Why did you start creating this game like in a roaming world with specifically this story?
I think for us, what excited us about the story was that it's very relevant to our world, where we all have our cell phones and we're all connected, and we thought, you know, it would be a great, first of all, it would be a great experience to be able to use the city and control the city as your weapon. That we thought was going to be fun for gamers. At the same time, it's all about privacy, and we're all connected and we love it. But what does that mean for our privacy, for our information that's going out there? We thought there were relevant questions that were worth asking, that we want people to think about.
And I think people will actually. Basically the storyline is you can have any access to any surveillance camera, anybody's laptop, any documentary database in the entire city. Which city is it again?
Chicago. We are modern day Chicago.
Modern day Chicago, there you go. So yeah, graphics wise, it looks great on the presentation. This is like next gen, right?
It's next gen. What you're seeing here is next gen. We're also on current gen, and I gotta say, current gen looks beautiful. So it's all looking pretty amazing, yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, the Xbox and the PS3 have been around for so long. You guys know everything about developing a game for those specific consoles that a lot of people right now are still having.
Yeah, I think so. You know, our team has a lot of experience. We've got guys from all over the world on a lot of big games. So the team knows what they're doing, and they were able to max out, pull out the best out of all the current gen, and push the limits on the next gen.
So compared to other roaming games like GTA 5, for example, how difficult is this going to be? Because I know most roaming games have like a very low difficulty level at the start. Is this like actually a game you can play for days or weeks, or is a pro gamer done in like an hour?
No, this is
I'm just asking.
Yeah, it's a big game. It's a big game. We've got a whole city to explore. We've got beyond the city to explore. It's massive, and I think players, if you're just you're easily looking at a 20+ experience in this game. We've got the main story that we're trying to tell, but we've also got you know, side adventures that players can explore. You've seen some of the these crime prediction things that come up. Those are opportunities for the player, and you can honestly lose yourself in those, and for a long time, and it becomes addictive. You know, you're walking along.
You want to perfect it, right?
Well, you want to. You live the experience that Aiden Pierce has. Of, you know, he sees a crime, and he wants to step in and stop it. And I think players will find that is kind of addictive for them too. They don't just want to let it go by. They want to help out.
Exactly, and you can actually make up your own story, right? You can pretty much do whatever you want, help people out, mess people around.
Yeah, to an extent. I mean, we've certainly got a single adventure that we're telling for Aiden Pierce. He's got his story that we're telling, and we're taking you through that single story. But you're right. We want to make sure that the players are living that in their own way. How they react to situations like I just described is up to them, and that's going to affect how they interpret the overall story. How far are they willing to go? And the city's going to respond to you. If you are careful about what you're doing and you're helping people out,
Low profile. Yeah.
the city's gonna react. The media's gonna start talking about you. You know, maybe he's a good vigilante, maybe not. If you're a little more reckless, they might respond a different way. So it's not like a point system per se. It's more how the city responds to you and what that means to you.
Exactly, so, sort of like an achievement thing. So there is actually an end to the game, right?
Well, there's an end to the main story. You know, we like I say, we're telling a single story, and it has an end. Obviously, we've got multiplayer. We've got a whole city that you can explore with all sorts of side opportunities. So I wouldn't say there's ever a hard end to it. But Aiden Pierce's adventure, you know, we have a conclusion to that.
Now, most stuff I've seen and heard is actually about the single player. Anything you want to share about the multiplayer options? Like some specifics?
Yeah, for sure. Multiplayer, we have a lot of things in multiplayer. One that we have, which we showed, we've been showing here, is the CTOS Mobile. That's a companion app for the player that allows other players to connect into your game. So if I have a tablet or I have my cell phone, I can connect with you and I can help you out on your console. I can do that from the same couch. So you're playing on the console, I'm sitting here on the tablet. Or I can be across the country and connecting to your game. I can help you with a mission, or if we want to mess around together, I can try and screw around with traffic lights while you're driving, trying to slow you down.
That would be kind of annoying. So the whole co-op stuff that you just described, will that be a peer-to-peer, or actually is Ubisoft running their own servers for multiplayer? That's like a very important thing for gamers nowadays.
Yeah, it's true. I don't have the specifics on that, but we're going to make it as seamless as we can for players. We want it to be like when you log online, you're connected. You're able to. There's no lobby you have to go into. You don't have to check in anywhere to do an official multiplayer session. It's going to happen seamlessly. You'll get an invitation to, you know, would you like to join in on this sort of experience? And if you say yes, boom,
you're going.
You're in it. And then when it finishes, boom, you easily break out and you're just on your own again.
All right, so it's going on all platforms pretty much, right?
It is.
And it will be available when?
It's coming out November 19 in the US and November 22nd in Europe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jullie horen het, jongens, WatchDogs, een van de games waar ik heel erg op zat te wachten. En voor mij bijna alle DDG-members. Ik heb nog niemand gesproken, behalve René volgens mij, die hem nog niet wil gaan halen. 22 november is hij dus te halen. Eigenlijk de titel waar iedereen het meest van verwacht van Ubisoft. WatchDogs. Doe even een like op de video als je het leuk vond. Abonneer op DusDavidGames. En tot later.
I'll make you understand that you'll never be free again.